How's it going, everyone? Marriland here, and that's right, it's time for more of Marriland's Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Adventure. Last time we got through Eterna Forest, and now we're gonna check out the northern part of Route 205. And there are some fishermen around here. I landed myself a feisty trainer. Let's go. Yeah, let's do this. Gonna see what the Marriland's all about here. Fisher Joseph sends out a Goldeen. Well, I have Majesty here, so let's go ahead and take this thing down with Pluck. Yeah, Goldeen's just a pretty basic water type, although I think it might have Peck. Well, that's Supersonic, so that's pretty annoying. Oh man, I hate being confused. Okay, I should probably switch out. In fact, honestly, I really should be using Fleeting here anyway. So yeah, let me go ahead and switch out for her. I'll switch her out for the next fight too. I just really don't want to be confused. Okay, go ahead and Spark. There we go. I let a big wind slip away. Yeah, apparently. All right, let's, since there's quite a few fishermen around here, let's make sure we're leading with Fleeting here. I hate this guy. Avoid fighting this guy at all costs if you can, because he will just really irritate you. 6 Pokemon. Can you guess what they are? Take a guess. Hey, the first one, it's Magikarp, level 10. All right. That sounds easy enough. Let's fry it. Bang. It's super effective. Okay, great. One of his Pokemon down. Gain a measly 39 experience. What's this? Another Magikarp. He wants to send out another Magikarp against me? No. No. There's no way. That entire team could be of Magikarps, could it? Is it really possible for that entire team to be just Magikarps? Did this fisherman go out of his way to catch like half a dozen, I mean literally half a dozen Magikarps that know absolutely no moves other than Splash, and then expect to fight me with them, to fight any trainer that challenges him? He must be so bored of losing every fight that he comes up against, because all he does is watch his Magikarp splash and flop around while getting slapped around with, you know, real attacks, like attacks that actually do something. I mean, I could use a Weedle and kill this entire team just with Poison Sting. I could use any Pokemon that learns any damaging attack and I could completely obliterate this team. Why does he have a team full of Magikarp? Magikarp, you just, I don't get it. Why, you know they do this in every game too. It's not like it's just Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl that have this. No, they had this in Ruby and Sapphire. They had this in Emerald, I think. They had it in, and I think they had it even as early as Red, Blue, and Yellow. That's just cruel. Why would they do that? I mean, I'm wasting 6 PP here on only like 200 some odd experience. You just saw that Goldeen I fought. It took the same. It took one attack, and I got more experience than I'll get for beating all 6 of these Magikarp. This Magikarp fight has taken up like probably 2 minutes by now. 2 minutes just slaughtering 6 Magikarps because he can't send them out fast enough. Why do they do that? I mean, they do this in every game. They think it's some big joke. Oh, well, I should have been more serious about this. Yeah, you should have been a little more serious about this. Just like you said, you shouldn't have picked up a bunch of Magikarp from the water, threw them on your team, And ironically, the Magikarp are all the same levels, same gender, everything. And they only know Splash. What were you even thinking? Oh God, another Magikarp. I can't take it anymore. I just can't take it. Please tell me this guy doesn't have another dozen Magikarp in his team. It's level 10 too. I don't want to have to fight a dozen Magikarp this trip. It's just not fun. It is not fun. I am running out of PP for Spark. It only has however much left. I wasted 6 on that stupid trainer that only had Magikarps. It's ridiculous. Thank you, a Goldeen. Something that's actually rewarding to fight. So much more rewarding than a Magikarp or a whole troop of Magikarp. Watch. I bet you this one Goldeen, I will get as much experience as I did from fighting that whole lot of Magikarps that last guy had. And just in case, you're wondering about math, well, yeah, it's a little different in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. But anyway, oh geez, it's another Magikarp. So this whole time, these bunch of trainers, almost over however many minutes now, 5 minutes, I've just been fighting 8 Magikarps and 2 Goldeens and getting practically no experience off of that whole swarm of Magikarps, so I'm just rolling in experience from Goldeens. That's such a waste. Why do they do that? Why do they make me endure this? Also, since we're done ranting here, you can pick up a potion while you're down here. All right, and then you just keep on going east and you'll reach Eterna City. But there's also this tree over here, so let's go ahead and slather this tree with some honey and grab those berries to the north here. I think there's also a hidden item up to the northeast. We'll check that out in a moment. So there's a few wild Pokemon on the northern part of Route 205. I think it's mostly the same selection, but I think they're also a few levels higher than the southern part of Route 205. So that should be fine. I'm just gonna, yeah, there's a jar of honey. Hey, well that works out all right. So let me grab these berries really fast. Nothing too exciting. All right, yeah, just some pretty basic berries, so that's fine. Still good to have those. All right, so Eterna City. Here we are, the lovely Eterna City. There is, of course, a lot to do around here. And let me see, I guess I don't really need to heal up my Pokemon that badly or anything, which is fine. So let's first go to the northeast over here. Well, really to the northern part of town, because as you go over here, you'll run into a nicely dressed lady here. Oh, is that a Pokedex? You must be helping Professor Rowan. What's your name? Okay, hello, Marriland. I'll be sure to remember that name. Yeah, you better. My name is Cynthia. I'm a trainer just like you. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here in Eterna City, there's a statue of an ancient Pokemon. According to myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows, you may encounter something like it while you're traveling with your Pokedex. Try using these, they should help you on your way. Yeah, TM93s! Thanks for the bunch of CDs, I guess. Yeah, now I can, well, I have Cut in my Hidden Moves app, but I still need the gym badge in order to actually use it. So yeah, anyway, she heads off. I'm sure we'll be seeing her again. Why do I hear pianos? Anyway, yeah, we can't go past these little shrubs here until we beat the gym, but that's what will allow us to clear those, which is kind of nice. Anyway, there's this lovely, glorious statue of Dialga? I don't know, what is it? Is it a Dialga standing up on its hind legs, or is it a Palkia with, I don't know, a weird head? Yeah, Dia, once created, brought time into being. In laughter or in tears, the same time flows. Such is the blessing of Dia. Yeah, it changes, the text changes a little bit based on whether you're playing Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, but also there's a hidden item right behind it, the Draco Plate. So it has text on the back of it. When the universe was created, its shards became this plate. Yeah, so that boosts the power of your Pokemon's Dragon-type moves when you hold it as a held item by 20%, which honestly isn't very much, but that's fine. Okay, so in here, there is the, well, this lady here. When I was a wee child, it used to be the centerpiece of many festivals. Yeah, talking about that statue. Eterna came to be long ago in honor of an ancient Pokemon. Though many things have changed, what is important is not. I hope it remains that way forevermore. Oh, this isn't the house. Someone over here sells, herbal medicine, if I'm not mistaken. Or am I misremembering? Oh, no, I think it's this house. Yeah, I know it's somewhere in the northern part. I almost never get it, to be honest, but I will tell you right now, this stuff is not so bad. So, first of all, it's fairly cheap. Like, this is a little bit cheaper than super potions. This is quite a bit bitter. Or quite a bit bitter. I mean, it is, but it's better than hyper potions. And then, since you don't have access to max revives, like you can't just buy those, this is effectively a max revive that you can buy, and it will fully heal your Pokemon, unlike a normal revive, which even then you can't buy that until you get more badges. So these have the side effect of lowering your Pokemon's happiness, which is now also merged with the affection stat for, you know, I mean, if Sylveon were in this game, it would affect that. However, Sylveon is not in this game, so because of that, the only thing that is really affected by happiness, you get the kind of benefits you got if you played Pokemon Ami from X and Y or Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. You know, that whole, like, oh, occasionally getting a critical hit and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. This is the Underground Man, and I don't know if we can do anything with this just yet. I mean, I guess we could try it out. I'm the first one to have started digging out the Grand Underground. I am. You could call me the Underground Man. Everyone else does. I'll make a gift of this to you. You hold up your end of the deal and put it to good use. The Explorer Kit. Yay! Cool. So now we can visit the Grand Underground, which has been upgraded. Let me mentor you as you become a full-fledged spelunker. Just follow my lead. Oh, yeah. And also, since Return and Frustration aren't in the game, there's really little reason to worry about happiness if you're not too concerned about, you know, the extra bonuses. In fact, if, you know, you don't like those bonuses, you can use those items to kind of lower their happiness and kind of keep them in check. All right, first, go to the Grand Underground. Going underground is quite easy. Simply use your Explorer Kit. Can't be used indoors or in a cave. Now give it a try. All right, will do. I have no control over this. My hands are moving magically. Ah! I've fallen down a hole. And it's the gym leader I just fought, Rourke, the dork. Hey Marriland, this your first time here? Welcome to Sinnoh's Grand Underground. This is a network of tunnels, caves, and caverns lying beneath Sinnoh. Huh? What am I doing in this expanse of a place? That's kind of hard to answer. I mean, you can do pretty much anything you want down here. For instance, you can dig up fossils and treasure, or you can make your own secret base. You should talk to the Underground Man in Eterna City to learn more. I just did. Y is the way to go back to the surface. Remember, Y. What? What about X? Pokemon X and Y? Confirmed? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this is very reminiscent to the old original Underground, except it's quite a bit different as well. First of all, you can see a map in the top left, which is quite handy. And in the original games, well, first of all, I couldn't really record it in the original games because so much of it was on the bottom screen. But you can press the R button, not RL or ZR, there's so many R buttons, the R bumper button, and that kind of pings your radar, and then it will show any of these like glittering spots in the wall. So you want to find those and then press A next to them, and just like the old game, you'll be able to smash the rocks with either a hammer or a pickaxe. There's a note tucked inside the Explorer Kit, digging for fossils. I put a sledgehammer and pickaxe in your Explorer Kit. Use them and you'll be able to dig out all sorts of stuff from the walls. Before the wall comes tumbling down, that is. I'm sure you can do it. Good luck, youngster. Okay, so it will say something pinged in the wall, 4 confirmed, usually 2 to 4. And that means there's that many items that are hidden inside of this wall. Now, you have 2 tools you can use. There's the hammer and there's the pickaxe. The pickaxe is better for precision stuff, whereas the hammer, it's better at clearing these rocks. Now, I'm not a pro at this by any means, so I'm sure that there will be people way more knowledgeable, but what I personally do, I use like the pickaxe to kind of like, you know, I can press A here, and that kind of like, it kind of dings little areas nearby. So I use this for more precise stuff, and like at this point, I don't really know where anything is. If I use this hammer here, it adds more to the little cracked wall you see on the top of the screen. Think of that like a stamina meter or something. There we go. See, I've kind of uncovered 3 things here, so I think if I do that, yeah, there we go. So the trick is to try to conserve as much of that quote-unquote stamina as possible and dig up as many items as possible too. Items, they tend to be either a 2x2, like these small spheres, or a 3x3, like these large spheres. However, they can be larger for certain rarer items. Oh, here we go. So we're going to do this. And again, trying to kind of be a little delicate here. There we go. Not bad. So that right there is a new item to the underground. These spheres, you could use those in the old games to buy like traps and items and stuff. In this, you can exchange them for different things, I guess. Different, like, well, you can get TMs, you can get a few other things we'll talk about in a moment, but there's also these stone boxes. This is a gorgeous stone box. You can also more commonly get, wow, F's in the chat, everyone. What the heck even is this? Come on. What? I don't want this unknown F, this, like, I don't remember what it's called. I always just call it the Jade unknown F, like it's a Jade statue, but it's not like shiny. Well, anyway, the gorgeous boxes, they have like the better versions of those that have the little stars next to them, and they have a stronger effect. But normally you'll find pretty boxes here, and they have a weaker effect. Now, what do I mean by effect? Well, that's something we'll get to in a little bit. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, there we go, nice. Yay! See, that's the color of a normal, well, I mean, technically it's not normal, it's rock, but like a pretty box, as it's called. So we'll kind of do a little bit of scouting here. Now, those gray rocks, these ones here, those, they don't break, they don't really do anything except damage your tools, so that's not a good thing if you dig into one of those. You really want to avoid that if you can. That's why I try to kind of space out where I peek, because knowing that things are usually a 2x2 or a 3x3, oops, really should be using the hammer up here. You can oftentimes find things just by like looking around like that. Oh, there we go, nice. But yeah, you want to avoid those hard steel rock things, whatever the heck they are. I don't really know, they're a bother. They were even in the original, and they were a pain. So yeah, we have a, oh nice, a Probopass. Now that's just a normal Probopass statue, doesn't really do anything too much. So yeah, you basically repeat this process. You can press in on the right stick to toggle the map. In this case, it's like a smaller zoomed in map, but we can also, or a smaller zoomed out map. This is the zoomed in version. And then we can press Y, and we can do Grand Underground Map to bring up this map overlaying your screen at all times. Or you can just, you can use that to go up, which is cool. So inside of here, this is a Pokemon hideaway. This is new to Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. It's not in the originals, and this is a place for you to encounter different wild Pokemon. I mean, heck, we can fight a Gastrodon, which I don't think I want to do with Fleeting here, so let's switch out. Yeah, we can find just a wild Gastrodon. There's a wild Psyduck. I mean, that's kind of neat. There's actually quite a lot of Pokemon you can run into down here. And they level up based on how many gym badges you have. So in this case, yes, this is a level 19 Gastrodon, which, you know, Gastrodon doesn't evolve that early anyway, so that's a kind of cool point that it has going for it anyway. But on top of that, it might have access to an egg move, which is pretty cool. In fact, I think all of them have access to an egg move, if they can get an egg move, of course. So they make really nice additions to your team. And again, you know, it's level 19. It's pretty much ready to just add to my party. I mean, I don't really need this thing, but yeah. Something you need to keep in mind, though. Remember, in this game, in fact, starting with Pokemon Sword and Shield, I think. Maybe it was, I think it was Sword and Shield. When you encounter wild Pokemon that are at a higher level than your Pokemon, they are much harder to catch. Now, I bring this up because after you earn a new gym badge, the levels increase. So you might have a little bit of an issue if you go down there and everything's a lot higher level. You might run into some difficulty catching Pokemon. So just keep that in mind. Oh, Cyclone Psycho Cut. Wow, that's awful. That is awful. Squirrely wants Endure. Nah, that's fine. Wow, everyone's gaining experience. This is a great place to train, by the way. Like, in the old games, you'd use the Versa Seeker to train, but this is really viable because, again, Pokemon give pretty good experience now. Anyway, let me give a name to this thing. Well, I guess we're gonna call it Westerly because it's the West Coast one, right? Naive. Oh, that's kind of bad. It's pretty slow. But yeah, you can see it has clear smog, which I don't believe it would normally get. Not bad at all. Yeah, so you can find these Pokemon hideaways, and they have a lot of cool Pokemon in them, like a lot. And you can leave the door and then come back in the door and they'll respawn, and sometimes there'll be different ones there too. So the places on the map, they start out as question marks until you go into them. Then they'll kind of appear, and pretty much you find Pokemon of that type that, you know, kind of match whatever the environment is like. So we'll go up here, and it's not like it changes. I don't think it's random or anything. I think it's always going to be this spacious cave regardless. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. There's a Houndoom over there. Yeah, let me definitely fight that. Now, there are also items down here. And again, this isn't meant to be like a full comprehensive guide on the underground. I'm just kind of dipping my toes in here just to show you a little bit of what's up. Let's see if I can catch this thing too. I mean, Houndoom's really cool. It's great that they added one. You can find a lot of Pokemon that appeared in Pokemon Platinum in here because, again, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they use the Diamond and Pearl Sinnoh-Dex, not the, do I really want to heal you up? You know what, it's fine. We'll be all right. If you take a quick nap, we'll be healing up in a moment anyway. So, yeah, oh man. So, yeah, that's, oh, no you don't. Don't you roar me away. So that is something that's kind of nice. It's a good compromise, so that way you can have the original Diamond and Pearl Pokemon, but you also have that kind of optional opportunity to get Pokemon that weren't normally available, which I think that's a decent compromise if you ask me. Because, you know, then if you really want some of those Pokemon that were Platinum exclusive, you can get them in there, in the hideaways, which is cool. All right, so let's get rid of Pound, because honestly, we have Quick Attack, it's fine. Still don't know if I'm going to use Dance or not. Honestly, Houndoom would be pretty cool, like, I'm not gonna lie. Let me give this thing a name. All right, we're going to name her Sizzle, because, you know, it's a nice, simple word. It's a cool word, too. All right, it's a nice neutral nature. Wow, look at that, Destiny Bond. I don't know about that. Yeah, not really the greatest moves here, but still, it's a Houndoom. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Look at those stats. Yeah, we'll, well, what do I have in my party right now? I mean, we don't really plan on using either Psych or Tweet. I think Tweet will be a little more useful knowing the gym that's coming up. So, you know what? For right now, we'll get rid of Psych, because I know I'm not using Psych. I know it. Like, whoa, Bidoof! Yeah, it's kind of annoying when you get just random Pokemon running into you, but it happens. It's fine. All right, so let me get out of here. I want to get back to the surface because there's actually, there's something more you can do. Although I guess before I do that, let me see if I can find, is there an item in here? Yeah, sometimes you can find items just chilling, and oftentimes they're like TMs or other good things. Well, I don't see one now, so let's go back up to the surface here, and I want to talk to this guy right here. Hey, what's going on? Aha, I see that you've gone underground. Well done, take these as a reward. Cool, so he gives you some spheres. There are apparently some Pokemon in the Grand Underground you can't normally find around here. Meeting a new Pokemon is 100 times more fun when it's a rare one. Your road to being a Spelunker has barely begun. If you want to know more, just come visit me. All right, will do. Let me heal up first. All right, all healed up. So let's go back in here because there's one other thing that I definitely want to show. And you can get it by talking to this guy again. How was it down in the Grand Underground? Big and empty, I would think, but that's just because you're a novice Spelunker. There are many hidden things down there that are invisible to the naked eye. For my next test, I want you to dig up some treasures for me. While underground, check the radar for any spots of yellow light. Go to such a location and search for treasure by pressing the A button. He doesn't really tell you that you press the R button, right? Well, anyway, I did it already, so if you've already done it, it's fine. You can just talk to him immediately afterwards. Ah, I see you were able to use your radar effectively. Well done indeed. Here's your reward. So yeah, he gives you the digger drill. Yeah, now he can dig. Dig in the walls of the Grand Underground to unearth hidden things. Treasure you find will go straight into your bags. Spheres are special gems that can be exchanged for goods down there. Now, what should I assign you next? Yeah, what should you do it? So secret base. That's right, I'll teach you how to make your own secret base. All you need is the digger drill I gave you earlier. Simply go to the Grand Underground and use the digger drill wherever you like. It'll instantly create your very own secret base. So we need to go make a secret base underground. So let's go ahead and do that. Whoops, one thing I recommend doing, because you'll probably want to go to the underground quite often, I recommend registering it here. So I'm going to put it on my hotkey thing. So all I need to do is press plus and then to the right. Now at this point, you can choose to go in either local communication, internet, or play alone. You can play alone if you want. You'll get like some rare stuff a little more frequently if you're on the internet, or you can play with some friends on local communication. You can also restrict internet to just like kind of a code thing. But I'm gonna play alone. It's fine. We don't really need to worry about that. Again, this isn't like a guide or a tutorial. It's me just kind of hopping down here. So what you want to do when you make a base is find a location that's fairly easy to remember where it is. And then I think you just press A on the wall. Yeah, I'm just gonna set it up right here. I'm not really too picky, you know, we're just gonna do that. I'm just kind of wanting to show you one of the other things that they've done. Now, this is kind of a shame because they really reduced how cool secret bases are. You can't really decorate them with anything other than these statues, but you can place these statues here. Now, every statue has some types associated with it that you can see in the top right corner. So these boost the chances of you finding Pokemon that have those types. And you can see that based on this orb down here. So right now, because I set down an unknown and it's a psychic type, it increases the chance of me running into psychic type Pokemon. Now, I set down Probopass here, but you can see this is still kind of that pink color. Well, that's because this is that, like, the Jade one, as I'll call it. I don't remember what the actual name for it is, but yeah, because that is more powerful of an effect, it will be the one that overrides it. You can always check to see which is active here by looking at statue effect. So this slightly raises the appearance rate of psychic type Pokemon. Pretty cool. Now, if you're playing online or on local communication and you have some friends, if you go to where their secret base is, you can actually examine their orb. And if they have their type something different than yours, you can actually choose to have that be the active type. Oh, there we go, there's Murkrow. That's like the Pokemon I was looking for earlier in Eterna Forest. And I said, oh, well, we can find it in another way. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I kind of want to use Murkrow. I don't believe I've used one before. So let's see if I can catch it. Ooh, nice critical hit. Oh, does that mean it has super luck? Oh, that'd be great if it did. Yeah, it was kind of on my list of Pokemon I wanted to use. Like, I haven't really constructed a team, but I've had a few ideas of some fun stuff. So hopefully this will be a fun addition. Let's take a look at her. Okay, give you a nickname. We shall name you Squawk. I like it. All right, bold nature, that's pretty bad. You do have super luck though. Oh, you have Perish Song. That could be really good. I wish you didn't have a bold nature, because you have pretty good attack normally. Well, I mean, I might use you anyway. Let's go ahead and add you to the party over this Houndoom. I know everyone's going to be using Houndoom. It's pretty darn cool. And I'd rather use you. Wait, do I still have my bird? I mean, I do. I guess I could use both Houndoom and the one, but yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal. But yeah, anyway, Psychic-type Pokemon are a little bit more likely to be found now. Oh, I guess I can fight this one. Well, let's see if this one has a little better nature. Well, lacks nature. I don't know if that's going to be better or what. I mean, I guess having fine attack is good. They both have super luck. Oh, this one has sky attack. That's kind of cool. Wow, that'll be really good with the extra critical hit chance. That's actually not a bad option. Yeah, I think you'd be better than Perish Song. Let me send you to the box. I didn't give it a nickname because I'm in Eterna City, so it's really easy for me to change my name, which is great. In fact, actually, let's go ahead and do that really fast, because that's something that I wanted to get around to showing. Like I said, there's a bit to do in Eterna City. We've done most of it. There's this bicycle shop here, but we don't really benefit from that for a little bit. There's some items. Actually, what items are for sale over here? I didn't even check. Yeah, it's kind of interesting now because the special items, they appear in the same shop here. So that's 23 Pokeballs. That should be enough. You'll probably want more if you're spending a lot of time underground, though. All right, so this building here next to the Pokemart, this is the building with the name raider right here. Yes, there we go. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and name this thing, or let me change its name. I don't know if we should go with Squawk as well. Like, that was the name I wanted to use for Murkrow, but I don't really like the bold nature. You know what I said earlier. There could be two Pokemon with the same names, right? All right, cool. So yeah, that's the name raider right there. Building superintendent. Yeah, that's fine and dandy and all. I know that there's someone else around here, but I don't remember where they are. It might actually be in another room or another building. Oh, here we go. I've had these TMs for the Move Recycle for such a long time now. They're not anything I have much use for these days. Wait, don't say you're gonna stop recycling. Oh, well, at least you recycled them into my inventory. I guess that's pretty nice. Cool, TM67s. That brings back the item that you used in battle, the held item. Not that useful, but it's okay. Hooray, my secret base just got another grate. Oh, I guess that's something you can do too. All right, stickers. There's some sparkling stones lying around in the Grand Underground. Oh yeah, that's something else. You might find other NPCs or like trainers and stuff down in the underground. But you can also find Diglett and Dugtrio, and they help fill up this meter thing. And when that meter thing reaches 40, that means you'll find the gorgeous boxes instead of the pretty boxes, which is pretty cool. It's definitely more effective, and it's a good thing to do to go online. If you play online just with random people, like, it fills up pretty darn fast. Because I think anyone that finds a Diglett, they have that activate. So here's the gym right over here. I wonder if that item is still hidden over here. Yeah, look at this! There's a super potion just kind of nestled in between these trees. I don't think it's technically a hidden item. I think it's just really hard to see normally. Where... Am I misremembering? I could have sworn that there was a place you could go for a trade. Oh, here it is. It's this kid. I completely missed this kid. Yeah, he wants to trade a Chatot for a Buizel, and that's actually pretty good because you can't really get Chatot very easily otherwise. Now, I don't want to trade Buoyancy, but let me go get a Buizel really fast. I can get another one and just trade it to him. They're over on Route 205, so you don't even have to go very far. Oh, look at that. Squirrely has a held item. Nice, a Hyper Potion. That's pretty good. Hey, good job, Squirrely. I'm proud of you. Oops. I knocked it out. No. All right, now let's make that trade. Okay, here, you can have this extra Buizel I caught. Here, say farewell to farewell, everyone. Yeah, there we go. Chirap! Yay! Got Chirap. That's awesome. Yeah, Chirap is a Chatot, and they're kind of neat. They were a pretty cool addition to Gen 4. Now, they're not really like a fantastic Pokemon or anything. Like, I mean, you could use it, but honestly, there's not really a big reason to. There's so many better birds in this region, but, you know, it's there. It does have its signature move Chatter, though, which does confuse the target and do pretty good damage. So, I mean, I guess that's okay. I'm not going to be using it, but yeah, it does have a Leppa Berry in case you want that. Anyway, that was quite a lot to go through in this episode. We got a little bit more stuff to check out, but we're going to do that on the next episode of Marriland's Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Adventure. See you next time, everyone.